Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver. Welcome to another segment of Stay Right or Be Left. I thought about doing this as a recorded video message because I wasn't sure if I really was going to publish it. This is a topic that has plagued mankind for a long time. Sexual predators, sexual misconduct, sexual activity. It's always about sex. So I want to talk to you. I wrote the book, It's Okay to Leave the Plantation, to illustrate a certain point. Man is cruel. Man is hostile. Man is violent. Mankind will take advantage of every situation he's in. So this sexual problem with Harvey Weinstein, is not a Hollywood problem. It's a male-female problem. Men like sex. Women also like sex. And let's be honest, I want to have an honest adult conversation. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any emotional nonsense. You women cannot run around here and saying that you're free, saying that you're strong, saying that you're leaders. You cannot run around here and play movie parts of a strong woman beating up men. You cannot do that at the same time say that you're a victim every time a man does something that you do not like. I'm not talking about sexual assaults. I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. Women are complaining and they're demanding at the same time. You can't demand to be strong and also demand a man take care of you and protect you. So let's talk about what the problem is. It is not Hollywood. It's not politics. It's not Bill Clinton. It's what I call the invite to the invite. The fact that women like men and they use their sexuality for good in their mind. Women like the strongest, they like the leader, they like the person who point. Women think that they are queens and therefore they must have the best person in every situation they're in. The best person in every situation they're in. If they're at a football game, they want the best football player. If they're at a track meet, they want the fastest runner. If they're at work, they want the best salesperson. Women want the best, and that's how nature designed you, ladies. You need the best. So when you go out for a job interview, what's the difference between a woman going out to a job interview, agreeing to go to the director's bedroom or up to his room, or the lady who sleeps around to get ahead anyway? What's wrong with that lady in your office who doesn't think it's sexual abuse, who actually offers her sexual favors to get the promotion? What's wrong with her? It seems to be okay for her to do that. The invitation to the invite is the woman's way of putting themselves in situations where they're seduced without being acceptable. A woman would not go up to you and offer themselves to you because that would declare themselves to be a whore. So they have to present themselves in an environment where you can take advantage of them. And sometimes these weak-minded men, ladies, sometimes these weak-minded men misunderstand that invite. They think you want to be taken. They believe that you want to be taken. Mike Tyson assumed that woman, that beauty pageant lady, was in his room at 2:30 in the morning for a reason. He believed she came to his room to be seduced. Most men would. So he got charged with rape. We don't know. We're not intelligent enough or strong enough to know when you are serious and when you are not. So when you go to a producer's room looking for a job, when you go to your boss at work looking for a job, when you go to the construction company, when you go to the baseball team, when you go to the politician, when you go to Bill Clinton looking for a job, he thinks that you're offering yourself to him. He believes it. So ladies, it used to be you were protected by the men around you who was not trying to have sex with you. Used to call them brothers and cousins and aunts, and uncles, and they used to be protecting you because they loved you for unsexual reasons. Nowadays, you're declaring that you're free. You're declaring that you're strong. You're declaring that every television program, every commercial, every movie, every sitcom has the man being weak and the woman being strong. You can't find a commercial where the man and woman are together and the man can make the decision on a car, on vacation. Not can he not make a decision. He's stupid for even thinking. Kids are bossing men around. You're teaching in school that men are metrosexual and weak. I look at these commercials. I say, how can these guys even have sex? So you got this powerful, very unattractive Hollywood mogul, and why do you think you get the cute girls? How else can that kind of man? You've seen Harvey Weinstein. How else can any man looking like that get these beautiful women? You know how. And folks, Bill Clinton and Weinstein and people like him, they have done this so long, they know it works most of the time. Bill Clinton went to Paula Jones while she was at a table in the hotel lobby. Did not know her, saw her for the first time. Went up to his room, sent his Highway Patrol Secret Service type guy to go down to fetch her and bring her up to his room. And when she came to the room, he had his pants down to his ankles. You think it's the first time he did that? You think that was the first time he did that? All these women, Broadwood, I think it was Broadwood, who said that he bit her lip in the hotel room. So you think it's the first time he did that? When you show up in the boss's room, he thinks he is supposed to have you. Preachers think they're supposed to have the females in the family, in the church. And now we're giving women the power of the accusation. You ladies want to know why you're frustrated. You want to know why you cannot get dates in your field. You want to know why men around you don't talk to you. Powerful men don't even want to talk to you, date you. The power of the accusation. It was so high, usually used by liberals against conservatives as Clarence Thomas. But now it's beginning to affect Hollywood. Now Hollywood is being affected by the power of the accusations. Weinstein is not the first. It will be a bloodbath in Hollywood because they are pretending to be above it. Anita Hill was told, when she tried to back out of this, she was told, just accuse him and have to pull his name out of nomination. Just accuse him. They assumed just accusing the man would force the man to fall out of his job. They expect this. Look at what has happened. Why would I not expect this? Where are the Fox News commentators? I can name them all for you. Where are they now? And why are they no longer on the air? Accusations. Where's O'Reilly? Accusations. Where are they? All of them. All they got to do is bring up a charge. They tried it against Trump. That audio of him on the bus. He never said he abused women. He said you could grab a woman by her private parts. You could. And every man knows you really, really can. You really can. And every female knows you can. 99% of the time, you can. There 1% of the time, you're told on and you're expected to reject yourself. Let's stop this garbage. It's not a political problem. It is not a Hollywood problem. It is a spiritual problem. We are falling from grace. We're no longer protecting ourselves in prayer. We're no longer looking at women as charitable gift. Women know that they are a gift from God. They know God made them as a gift. God looked at man and said, it's not good. The only time he ever said it, it's not good for a man to be alone. Therefore, for his own good, I'm going to make something just for his goodness. And women know they're a gift from God. And they expect you to know it. And they expect you to treat them like a gift. Give a woman a gift. Give her a box of her presents. And watch how she opens that gift up. She admires the color, the paper. She admires the ribbon. She takes her time to take the ribbon off, folds it nice and neatly, put it to the side. She unwraps the paper and admires the color and fold it up neatly and put it to the side. She admires the box, the bare box. She opens it gently and ooh and ah at the color of the tissue. You know I'm telling you the truth. And she unwraps the tipple gently and look at the gift and admire it and appreciate it. That's how she wants you to treat her. Not the way you men open up gifts. You tear the paper off, you tear the ribbon off, you throw the box across the room like a frisbee, you get the thing out and you look at it and say, okay, that's great, what's next? She wants to be treated like she treats a gift. She wants to be treated like a gift. She wants you to admire her and worship her. She wants you to think she's so beautiful that you give your life for her. That's what she wants. And she continues to seek that from man after man after man. And we men continue to lie to her time and time again. So let me tell you, ladies, how men really think about you. Let me tell you how we see you. You know, Let's say that I give you ladies $100,000 in $20 bills. With $20 bills, you can have all that you can as long as you carry all of it on you. Carry all the money on you. What would you do to get as much of that money on you as possible? You would stuff it in your jeans, you stuff it in your blouse, you stuff it in your socks, it'd be hanging out of your collar, out of your cuffs, it'd be bulging out of your pants. And you know everywhere you go, every man that looks at you can see how much money you got. You be very careful walking around with $100,000 stuffed in your bra, stuffed in your pants, stuffed in your legs. All those bulges and bumps on you mean that's money. And you be very careful where you go. You be very careful whose car you got in. You be very careful who you gave your number to. You be very careful who came over to your house. You be very careful who you spend your time with, because you know. We'll lie to you to get that money. We'll knock you over the head to take that money. We'll promise you anything to get that money because we want the money. That's what you are to us until we're mature enough to recognize that you're a gift from God. Until we're mature enough, we shouldn't even know your name. But you think because you're beautiful, we're going to succumb to your beauty. Sure we will, until we get it. Ladies, stop pretending like your beauty is going to control that man. It's not going to do that. Understand you are worth $100,000 to him cash. And every time you do anything with a man, you spend some of your money. You give him your number, you spend some of your money. You go to dinner with him, you spend some of your money. You let him come to your home at night, you're spending some of your money. And some of you women, look at yourself right now, you're dead broke. You're broke with the Ten Commandments because you gave all your money away. What's happening is not a Hollywood problem, folks. It's about time we have a discussion on a spiritual level. We're not praying enough for our nation. We're not praying enough for our wives and kids and daughters. We're not praying enough for our sons. We are not praying. We're letting Hollywood dictate to our kids what's natural, what's cultural. We're allowing politicians to tell us what's important in our life. Let's stop doing that. Let's start mandating that we will allow ourselves to stay connected with God in prayer. You cannot defeat that natural man. You cannot defeat that natural man that will take what he wants. But you can pray over him instead of allowing him to prey on your women. Let's stop chasing Weinstein. Let's stop chasing Stone. We know what Bill Clinton is doing. We know what everyone is trying to do. Let's stop and let's get back on our knees, America, and start praying for our culture. We have an American culture. This rampant disregard of each other will continue until we stop and face our God and come back to what we need to be doing, talking to him about our problems. Instead, we are the fallen man trying to solve our problems ourselves. Women are weak for a reason. Men are strong for a reason. I don't care what they say on sitcom. Women, I'm strong. I don't care what they tell you about me as a man. I'm strong. I don't care what they tell me about you as a woman. You need me to protect you with my strength. You should be with a man strong enough to give his life for you. He should be with a woman weak enough to live her life for him. Stop playing the games. Women get played. You want to be tough. You want to be bad. You want to be sincere. You want to be aggressive. You don't feel like being bothered. Do you think the deer feels like the wolf should bother her or not? You think the wolf cares if the deer doesn't want to be bothered or not? We don't care, ladies. And you will continue to be a victim until you care enough to protect yourself with prayer. That is the only thing that will keep you from the natural instinct of man to take what you want. You know it's true because that's why you don't go outside at night. Until good men cleared the neighborhood. Till good men took the bears away and the wolves away. Till good men took the tribes away. You were afraid to go out at night. Because you knew you were valuable and had no energy and no strength. Get back to honoring my strength, and I get back to honoring your weakness, and we take care of our children together. We got to stop this. It's not a Hollywood problem. Hollywood has no power. It's not a political problem. Politics have no power. It's a spiritual problem, and you have the power, but you want to sin. Get the book, It's Okay to Leave the Plantation. Learn what's going on in your world and learn how to fight back. We're going to take back our nation from our knees. Not like the NFL players. We're not taking a knee in protest. We take a knee in prayer. We're going to win this because we're going to show up. Every place we show up with our faith, we win. Clean this mess up. It's in your face. It's in your face. Stop allowing these sinful people to raise your kids and tell them what your culture is and tell them what's important, tell them what to wear, tell them their sexuality is valuable. Stop allowing these people to influence your children. And start letting God influence you, America, back to what you want to be. This is Mason Weaver. And I don't care if you don't like it. Stay right or be left. It's up to you. We're going to go to freedom. God bless you. See you next time, folks. My email address is masonweaver@masonweaver.com. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere else. God bless you. Stay right.